Hi guys, welcome back to In a Creademic with Hero. Today we'll be talking to Belinda from Space, and she makes candles and jewellery, which I've got a couple here. So we'll be talking about how she started her business, and also I absolutely love her style. She's super creative, and hence why I bought some of her stuff. And she keeps bringing out new things as well, so it'll be definitely interesting to have a chat with her and also check out her page. I'll link all her information in the description bar below. Thanks for joining me. We've got Belinda today from Space. Very excited to have this convo.
Yes.
So I think the first question I want to ask you is, what is your first creative memory? So, like, from what I've seen on your Instagram, you seem very creative in like loads of different ways. But what's your first creative memory? Where did it all begin?
Just in like as in my life, or just as in like Space?
Yeah, just in life. Like, yeah, your earliest.
Yeah, my earliest memories of being creative. So I actually come from a very creative family, and being the third one of four, I sort of followed in my brothers and sisters' footsteps. So like when they would draw like Mickey Mouse and all these like cartoons, I would follow on. But actually, I'm thinking I thought of a story earlier. I thought of a story of when I was younger, and I was watching, I think I was like 7, but we used to watch a lot of interior design programs, like 60-minute makeover and stuff like that. So I thought I'd do one in my bedroom at the time. So I remember like I changed each corner of my bedroom into like a house almost. So I made like one bit a living room. So I put like pillows on the floor, and then I made another bit a kitchen. So I put like all of my snacks, like nuts and like crisps and everything, and then another area of the room, etc., etc. And the room looked like a mess, but obviously at 7, I was like, I've created a masterpiece. So I went and I was like, Mom, look. And she must have seen it. She's like, clean this up right now. Clean this up right now. So I think that's probably my earliest memory, just because of my mum's reaction. That's probably why I remember it. And yeah, because I thought I was an interior designer at like 7. Yeah.
That's actually hilarious. I used to love watching 60-minute makeover. Like, I wanted to be an interior designer from early. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna design my own house.
Yeah. Literally, I wish they could bring that back. Like
I know, it was actually so good. Still don't know how they did
Honestly,
it. It was actually mad.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually 60 minutes. Like now that I think about it, 60 minutes.
So yeah, leading from that, where did Space begin? Like, had you always thought about it, or did it just happen? Like, did it just come to you one day?
Yeah, like she just woke up Space. No, so like Space originally actually started as a like art page. So I was working at a job that wasn't creative, very, very boring job, like just normal office job. And I just needed somewhere like where I could do art, like somewhere, yeah, where it was just like an incentive or a reason for me to just do something creative. So I just created Space. And then yeah, I would post my art, and it was very therapeutic as well, like to just have a reason to create. And then yeah, and then later on I started doing like DIY videos. So I think I posted like me painting a pot or something, and about like a few people came back to me like, oh, that's really cool. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this seriously now. And I think this was like 2019, and I was like, yeah. And then I started posting more art, and then 2020 came, lockdown came, and I just didn't feel like doing it anymore. I was like, this is like, I had nothing to create. I was just, yeah, I just didn't feel like drawing. And I was like, everything I'm posting isn't really like a reflection of me, or it's not really what I want. So I took a long break, and during that break I was like on YouTube, just yeah, randomly scrolling, and I bumped into this like Korean video of this lady making candles by herself. And I was like, all right, cool, I want to try that. And at the same time, I did notice that a lot of candle businesses were popping up. So I was like, all right, cool, I think this is something I can do. So initially just started out as a hobby, and then and then my family saw it and they're like, yeah, you need to sell this for real. And I was like, hey, maybe. And then with the necklaces, it was the same. It wasn't the same story. I saw it on Instagram on this girl's account. She said that, you know, like making necklaces was quite like calming for her, and she just enjoyed doing it. And her necklaces were really, really pretty. So I was like, okay, I want to try this. Because at the time as well, I forgot to mention, I was very stressed. Just because I wasn't working, and I was like, oh, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Like, I'm bored, I'm a bum kind of thing. Like, so I was like, this would be a good escape, like, to keep myself busy. Like making candles and then additionally making necklaces. So yeah, I ordered some of them, like I ordered some pearls and just a few things. And I think I was talking about necklaces because I would start seeing like I think I was talking about making necklaces because I saw on my Instagram that I was getting these adverts from like local bead sellers and stuff. The one time where an Instagram ad is actually helpful. So so I actually got like that's now my supplier just from that Instagram ad. Yeah, that's where I get all of like my little accessories. So yeah, so and then yeah, fast forward a little, I posted it on Instagram just to test it out, and I was like, and I got good feedback, and then I just was like, okay, what launch day should I come up with? And I was like, December the 3rd. Let's just do December the 3rd because at least I have to commit now. So I started working towards just creating a small batch and just testing it out really and seeing how people receive it. And everyone was really supportive. And like, here we are now, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised it was only in December. It feels like it's been around for like longer. Like it feels really established.
I'm learning as I go. I'm like literally, I feel like sometimes I have like, what's that? Oh, I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, no, I forgot what it's called. But yeah, like, I feel I'm just faking it till I make it. Like I'm like, wait, does everyone actually believe this? Like, is everyone actually supporting this?
I actually love your stuff. Obviously I'm wearing one of your necklaces right now.
No, that makes me so happy. You don't even understand. It's so surreal to me, like seeing that. Like for me, it's throwing a nice necklace. Like it has nothing to do with me, but no,
I really like it. And like I'm not like, I don't know. I was gonna say I'm not a big jewelry person, but I am. But as long as it's like dainty or like quite simple. So I really like. Since I saw it, I was like, oh, I love it. And I'm really into like faces at the moment. Hence why I chose this one. And also like, I mean, my pillow's got like.
Oh, that's awesome! I love that.
I've been so attracted to like random. Like if I could show you my vase as well, like I've got a huge vase with like a face on it.
You have to show me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like throw it in this video so you can see like all the stuff that has faces on in my house. But I love it. And also I've got a couple of your candles here. I think they're so cute. Like I haven't burned them because I just think it looks so nice. So they literally just sit on the windowsill. Especially like this one because of the colours.
Yeah.
So nice. And then you keep bringing out like really nice candles, and I'm like, okay, I need to get some more now because they just look really good.
Lovely. Oh, thank you so much. No, this support makes me so excited.
It's honestly like I love the little like wiggly ones. I want to have it on my dinner table.
Yeah,
like, a cute date night with some candles.
Yeah, same. That's my favorite. Do you know what's mad? Like I never like. I literally can't light them up as well. I can't light them up. It's just purely for the aesthetics, but it is functional. You can definitely light them up, but I'm just always like.
It's funny because I never was that person that was like, I used to think, oh, why would you buy candles and not light them up? And I'm like, actually these are really nice. They actually are. I can't just let it melt like that.
It's true. But I feel like one day we're all just gonna have to do it. It's just gonna have to like.
I mean, we can always just buy more, so it's fine. I'll just light these ones and buy some more.
No, honestly, no, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Always like, yeah, as I said, it's always so surreal, like when people are actually getting my stuff, you know.
No, I really like it. Like, genuinely, I support everyone's business really, but like, I probably only repost stuff if I like really, really. That's gonna sound so bad.
I get you though.
But like, I just don't want to be fake. And I even said this to Key. I was like, I will support anyone. Like, if anyone's starting anything, I'll like the post. Like, I'll give a little comment. I'll tell people about it. But if I really, really like it, you will know. Like, I'll literally be shouting about it all the time.
That makes me happy then. Like, I'm grateful, honoured. Because like, no, it's true. I feel like there is a lot of businesses coming out, and you obviously want to show support and stuff. But yeah, it's always good when you actually show like when you actually see something that you really, really like, you know, that you genuinely like. Yeah.
So you sort of like touched on it already, but who's been like your inspiration with Bell Space as a whole? So like the candles, the jewellery, the amazing packaging, which you can talk about as well, because like, I love packaging, and like your packaging is just I feel like packaging just makes it. Honestly, it just makes the whole experience so much nicer, because I get so excited. Like when it came, I was like, the stickers, like everything is branded. I love it. So what's been like your inspiration behind your designs and stuff?
Yeah, I don't like, so who actually inspires me? Do you know, I honestly have so many different places where I get inspired. So it's like hard to like pinpoint exactly like who inspires me. But I know where I get my inspiration from. It's heavily like Pinterest, and I constantly like screenshot different aesthetics. Like right now I'm really into the whole Swedish minimalist, but also like pastel-y kind of like playful aesthetic sort of trend. Yeah, so right now that's sort of inspiring Bell Space with the whole colourful palette as well. And there are little small businesses as well that inspire me. I don't know if you've heard of like Mazza candles. Mazza, she's just phenomenal. I love how like playful and like how bold she is with her colour palette. So that really inspired me as well. And yeah, like who else can I think of? There's a company called Fabric from Sweden who have a shop that's just so dreamy. They sell the cutest things. I think you would love it as well. And sometimes when I'm, you know, doing something for Bell Space, I'm like, could it go in there? And then if it can't, I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna post. So like little guidelines like that, like sort of help as well. But I think most of Bell Space stuff is literally very just instinctive decisions. If I like the look of it, I just post it. I try not to think about it too much. There's no like, true thought process to it. Yeah,
I think that's good. I think it's not good to overthink things, and also you're always learning and you're always improving or even evolving in like your own creativity. So it's just part of the process. Because I used to be like that as well. I used to be like so obsessive with like my editing, for example. Like I'd edit the same photo over and over and over, and like it just keeps changing, and I'm just like, you know what, let me just like leave it and accept how it is now, because you'll probably keep changing like over time anyway, and like find new things that you like.
Exactly. This is true. And when you just let the process happen naturally, I feel like you're able to come up with something that you never really thought of. Because like I used to always be obsessed with knowing the end product, like how the end product would be. Like like my thought process has definitely changed with Bell Space, where I sort of just go with the flow now. And just experiment and just use that time to experiment to come up with something, rather than just being like, all right, cool, I just want this and then that's all I'm going to work towards. Like right now it's just like, okay, experiment. All right, you like that for now? All right, that's the same. That's like the thought process of the packaging. That's why it's always changing. So yeah.
I hear that. So going forward, what's your plans for like this year, and where would you like to see the business go?
So going forward, I definitely want to release more homeware products, specifically ceramics. Like that was the number one thing that I wanted to do, like ever since I opened up like Girl Space, even as just the art page back in like 2016. I really, really wanted to do ceramics, like mugs and plates, pots, everything like that. So that's a product that I'm sort of working on at the moment. Hopefully before summer, I should have at least one thing
Very
dropping.
exciting.
Yeah. yeah. And in terms of like just the business as a whole, I don't have specific goals, but I would love to be in a little cafe or just have a few people stock my stuff, like local small businesses, like local like
That'd be
cafes,
so cool.
like
Yeah.
that's definitely like something that I want. Be in small shops as well that I've seen when I used to walk back from work. I don't know if you've been to Highbury in Islington, but around there they have like really, really like small independent like family-owned businesses and stuff. So I would love to like have some Bell Space in there.
No, that I could definitely see that happening for sure. That would be cool. So my last question I'd like to ask is, so I've been asking everyone this that I've been interviewing, and so it's not an actual word, Creademic, but I made it up. So I usually ask everyone, how has the Creademic influenced you? So obviously 2020, like you said, it was hard in the beginning and you were trying to find something creative to do. So how did that situation affect you, and like how did that bring you to where you are now?
Do you know what, like I always say like 2020 was a very reflective year. So after going on all the walks and making the banana bread and all of that stuff, I just got to a place where I just had to spend time with myself, and I didn't really enjoy that. And I suppose it was in a way it was good because I wanted something to distract me. I needed to use my hands, and art wasn't doing that anymore for me. So I found something else, something like making candles and jewellery. Yeah, was a good enough distraction.
And how has like we mentioned, there's so many like other little businesses that have started as well last year. How has seeing like everyone doing their thing as well like encourage you or influence you?
Yeah, it's really inspiring. Like it has been really inspiring. Like seeing other people do things has made me definitely feel like, oh, I can definitely do that too as well. And like, I've connected with so many different like brand owners and cool people because of like Bell Space. And we've formed just a little community to just encourage one another and talk about how it's not always easy, having a small business, even though I'm so new. I'm literally so new, but it is like, yeah, it's been nice. It's been really, really nice. And it's just been nice to see as well people tap into their creativity and almost innovate as well. Like everyone's created something that reflects them or what they're interested in. So yeah, sort of forced me to do the same as well. And also make sure that my stuff is different enough as well and not just follow suit, which is kind of like easy to do sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's the thing, like Pinterest is good for ideas, but then also sometimes you have to like take a step back and just try and think of your own stuff, because sometimes you can just end up like, oh, that looks so cool, like let me try that, and then it ends up being almost the same. So yeah, it's like taking in the inspiration but then still trying to make it your own.
Exactly. That's why like I'm just more and more I'm just limiting myself, and I'm being, as I said, that I'm just trying to like experiment more rather than like just rely on other people, because it's just that thing, like everyone has it. If you see something, you just copy it. It's almost like my sister was talking about it. You know, she has like essays and stuff, and she says she's reading these articles and she doesn't know how to write stuff differently because she's read the article and she's seen the answer. So yeah, like, so I avoid that at all. Like, yeah, obviously I avoid that, but yeah, just try to create my own stuff and like make it Bell Space, make it me, innit? Like, yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing like where your business goes this year, especially with the ceramics, because I actually love ceramics. And like I'm so picky with like plates and stuff that I have, and like little salt and pepper pots and stuff. So I'm looking forward to like what you come up with, and yeah, I'll definitely be having a browse on your page.
Oh man, I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited. I feel like as well, like I'm excited for the summer season as well. So like, yeah, I'm really excited to play with a bit more colour as well in the jewellery.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like keep it seasonal.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like the summer just affects your mood as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and what you wear and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, thank you. This has been cool.
Yeah, it's been nice to like, I don't know if I've mentioned this already in the video, but like I've been following you for ages, but I've not actually met you or like spoken to you. So it's actually really nice to like speak to you and get to know you, because I love your style and your page and everything. So, but I'll link all your information in the description bar below. And yeah, I'll probably put in a few clips of like your Instagram and stuff, so people have no choice but to follow you.
That's true. Like, look at Rihanna's necklace, guys.
Promo.
Honestly, I get everyone to promo my stuff. I'm like, Mum, go tell your colleagues. I'm joking. No, thanks. I appreciate that.
Really thanks so much for coming. Much appreciated.
Yes. And also, I forgot to say as well, I also love your stuff. Likewise, like the feeling is definitely mutual. Like, same. I really, really love your photographs, and well done on the rebrand as well. That logo.
Thank you. That was really fun to do, actually. I definitely sent you a good amount of messages because I love your branding. So I was like, okay, I've not done this before. Hers looks good. Give me some advice. Help me out.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Finished? Yeah. It was nice to meet her.
Hello, friend.